Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. I'm really excited to film today's video because it's going to be the second update for my Baby Panda palette. So I started this project in April after I had finished my year-long Panda palette with the BH Cosmetics Curly Bible palette. I didn't want to be completely without panning eyeshadows, but at the same time, because this year my main project when it comes to eyeshadows is my Shop My Shadows series and I want to use every single eyeshadow of my collection at least once this year. I didn't want to have anything too big to pan, so I chose a smaller palette from my collection to pan. I wasn't first quite sure what my goals are, but by the first update, which was 2 months ago, I already knew that my goal will be to finish the entire palette because the formula is really soft and powdery and not too challenging to finish. And I film updates in every 2 months. So the palette I am panning is the BH Cosmetics Neutral Eyes to Go 6 color eyeshadow palette. So let me show you how my palette looked like 2 months ago in the end of June. And this is what my palette looks like right now. So as you can see, there is a lot of changes. Okay, so I am really excited about the progress I was able to make during the past couple of months. So let's go through the palette shade by shade. First of all, I did finish the Peach eyeshadow. I had already hit pan on this one before the last update, but my goal was to finish it up before this update, and I actually did finish it up, I believe, in July. This kind of peachy light eyeshadows are totally something that I prefer more during springtime, maybe during early summer. So I'm glad I was able to finish it. Then the pink eyeshadow. So in my last update I was talking about how I want to use it as blush, and my goal was actually to finish it up completely. However, I actually did do a Franken blush with this eyeshadow and with one blush from my Panda face palette that I did from January to June, so I did it for 6 months. So the palette I was panning was the Viva La Diva Dream Cheek Blush and Highlighter palette, and the blush I repressed this eyeshadow with was the blush called Spring Break. I had hit pan on the blush, so it was like a light pink, cooler toned pastel type of blush. And this is what it looks like right now when I do have the pink eyeshadow there with the blush. So I think the blush is now a little bit warmer what comes to tone, but even though the pink eyeshadow is shimmery, this is not really that shimmery of a blush because the blush itself, this Spring Break, was a matte blush. So yeah, that is where the pink eyeshadow is right now. I don't know if I have actually used this blush. This time of year I'm not that much into pink blushes, but I'm sure I will use it somewhere during the end of next winter or then next spring. Okay, then there is this kind of like medium rosy brown shade in the palette, and it's really like a satin finish eyeshadow. I think I have used it only once during the past couple of months, so not a lot of progress there. Then there is this top eyeshadow. My goal was to hit pan on it, and as you can see there is a major pan showing there, so I'm really glad about it. I am actually wearing this top today on my lid and I absolutely love it. I love top eyeshadow, but for some reason I don't wear it that often, but I think it's extremely flattering and kind of like chic. Then there is this mustardy brown. I don't think I have used it once. And then there is this deeper shimmery brown, and I have expanded the pan on this one. This I'm wearing today too, on the outer part of my lid as well as on my lower lash line. This project is now officially at the halfway point. I started this project 4 months ago and I do still have 4 months to go, and I think the progress is looking quite decent. 2 of the eyeshadows are completely gone. There are 2 eyeshadows with big part of pan showing, and then 2 of the eyeshadows I have not yet hit pan, but I think we are totally kind of like on time with this, and I'm sure I can be able to finish this, but I do have some goals for the next couple of months. So first of all, I want to finish the top eyeshadow during the next 2 months. I'm sure I can do it. Then my goal will be to use about half, or at least almost half, of the eyeshadow that is left in this deep shimmery brown. I think I should be able to do that one. My favorite way is to wear this in the outer part of my lash line, but sometimes I may go for just deep smoky eyes, and this is a nice brown for that. Then my goal will be to hit pan on both of these shades that I have not yet used that much and that I have not yet hit pan on, and I actually think that will be more challenging for me than finish the top and finish half of the shimmery brown, because I don't know, these are kind of like wearable shades, but they are just not something I gravitate towards that much. So hopefully I can hit pan on this rosy brown. I don't really wear this kind of eyeshadows that often, but I think this could be a good eyeshadow to a one shadow looks, but I don't do those often, so I need to try to do one. And then the mustardy brown one, I do like this kind of colors, something in them interests me. However, I find that they can be a little bit challenging to combine with other eyeshadows. Like most of the times I like to wear something shimmery on my lid, and then I just don't know what would I wear on lid with this kind of eyeshadow. So yeah, maybe I need to go on Pinterest and try to find some makeup inspiration. But yeah, those are my goals for the next 2 months, and there will be another update in the end of October. So that was really everything for today. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, please put thumbs up. Thank you for watching this video, and see you in my next one. Bye bye!